Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we will talk about mini project for artificial intelligence. Our title is Four Queen Problem, the mini project, and this is my group's name, and we will talk about the project. We will talk first about the backtracking. What is the backtracking? Backtracking is finding the solution of a problem whereby the solution depends on the previous steps taken. For example, in a maze problem, the solution depends on all the steps you take one by one. If any of those steps is wrong, then it will not lead us to the solution. In a maze problem, we first choose a path and continue moving along it. But once we understand that the particular path is incorrect, then we just come back to change it. This is what backtracking basically is. In backtracking, we first take a step and then we see if the step taken is correct or not. Whatever it will give a correct answer or not, and if it doesn't, then we just come back and change our first step. In general, this is accomplished by recursion. Thus, in backtracking, we first start with a partial sub-solution of the problem, which may or may not lead us to the solution, and then check if we can proceed further with the solution or not. If not, then we just come back and change it. Thus, the general steps of backtracking are: start with the sub-solution, check if the sub-solution will lead to the solution or not. If not, then come back and change the sub-solution and continue again. We talk now about n queens on nx chessboard. One of the most common examples of the backtracking is to arrange n queens on an nxn crossboard such that no queens can strike down any other queens. A queens can attack horizontally, vertically, or diagonally. The solution to this problem is also attempted in a similar way. We first place the first queen anywhere arbitrarily and then place the next queen in any of the safe places. We continue this process until the number of unplaced queens becomes zero. A solution is found, or no safe places left. If no safe places left, then we change the position of the previously placed. Now let's talk about the steps of the four queen solved problem. Queens to be replaced. We have four queens. The above picture shows an nxn crossboard and we have to place n queens on it. So we will start by placing the first queen. Now we place the first queen. Now the second step is to place the second queen in a safe position and then the third queen. We see here we place the second queen and then the third queen in a safe position. Now you can see that there is no safe place where we can put the last queen. So we will just change the position of the previous queen, and this is backtracking. Also, there is no other position where we can place the third queen. So we will go back one more step and change the position of the second queen. And now we will place the third queen again in a safe position until we find a solution. Here we place the third queen. We will continue this process and finally we will get the solution as shown below. Now we will see the code used in Python that explain these steps above. Here's the code. Number of queens, enter the number of queens. The matrix with all elements is 0. So if the answer is 0, that means our solution is correct. We will try the code in the Python language. Here we will see run. We will enter the number of the queen. Let's see, there's 4 numbers, 4 queens, and see here this is the output of the solution.